gonna lie to the group. I got caught up working on trying to make a short, and I just got focused on it. And I looked up, and it was 5 minutes after 8, and I was like, well, shit. Well, shit. I am late, but I'm here now. I gotta get my Women Who Rock bear up here though, because all my shit is fucked up. Let's see. Oh, looks like people are showing up. What's up, Russ? What's up? I'm totally late. Again, my bad. I totally lost track of time. I thought I had like way more time than I did. I looked up and it was after 8 o'clock, and I was like, shit. I was over here working on trying to get a short put together. So I was this close to finishing, and then I looked at the time. So I'm here. I'm late. My bad, y'all. My bad. I need to get my Women Who Rock bear up here. I need to go find it, because again, my shit updated yesterday. So like all the stuff I had is like all gone, so I gotta like put it back all in there. Okay, I'm trying to remember where I fucking saved that image though, because I swear I saved it somewhere else. Okay, we're gonna go with Emo Teddy today then. Because I can't find her. I can't find her at the moment. So we're gonna put up Emo Teddy, because I found Emo Teddy. Oh, you see, Emo Teddy's cute too. Let's get rid of the Reaper. Go up to her, make her smaller. Put her up in the corner. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. That'll work. That will work. All right. Next thing, get the playlist pulled up here. Okay. I'm cooking, guys. I'm cooking. All right. Playlist. Tonight's lineup. Cool. Window capture. Properties. I'm almost there. Boom. Cool. There we go. We're all good now. All right, Russ, I said what's up to you. I'm gonna say what's up again, man. How are you? Maul, good to see you. Steve, good to see you as well. Hope you guys are both doing well. Jessica, good to see you as well. Hope the finger is doing well and healing. Adiva, good day to you. Good to see you, friend. I hope you're doing well. I do actually need to remember to talk to Johnny about shorts later. Got it. Russ, on DVD, do you know the Rogue Traders? Hey, OTAB, what's up, man? How are you? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, the Emo Teddy is cute. That's what I'm saying. So we need to just swap them in and out. I want to update, I think, the Women Who Rock bear, and I want to give her like a little smirk. You know what I mean? I want to give her like a little corner smirk. I think is what I want to do. But I need to talk to our buddy about that. Terry, what's going on, man? How are you? I hope you're doing well as well. Zero, I saw you pop up on the Twitch side of life. I appreciate you, man. Hope you're doing well, friend. Good to see you over there. Steve, I see you on Twitch on the side as well. So appreciate you, my friend, for hanging out over there on that side. Oh, what's up? Okay, how are you doing? Friend? Good to see you. I heard that you might have a request, I think, for us tonight. So I think we got you in the lineup. I gotta double check to see if Maul. She did. She totally did. She sent me the list here. Cool. We got Nayri. We got Anaria, Kamikiho, Yuzen, Breakaway, and Capiter. Oh, okay. I see you, Maul. I see you with the little filler in there. I see you, friend. I fuck with her. I like her. Cool. Awesome. Glad to hear you're doing well, friend. And yes, we got your request in here. I think you were second in the lineup tonight. So thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Let's see. Anybody else on the Twitch side? It doesn't look like it. At least not on the chat right now. Dave, what's up, man? I didn't say hi to you either. So how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. We got your request from today, but obviously it's not for today's stream. So I appreciate you, man. We got you in the lineup for the next applicable. You know what I'm saying? the next applicable. We are starting with our friend Nayri the Witch today. We're starting with her song Maybe, another brand new one, and I'm already loving the imagery on this one. There's something else I needed to do. Okay, I need to make sure I go mute myself over here because Maul will send me messages. Shout out to Maul. I just want to make sure they don't just ding all day long. Go ahead and mute this conversation too. Russ, he doesn't do that. You don't do that either. You don't do that either. So we should be good on the mutes. Unless somebody like ats me somewhere in the great wide world. So we should be good on Discord. We should be good there. Let's see. What else was I doing? There was something else I needed to do too. Oh, that's right. Let me go ahead and make sure. Because I don't want no problems. Steve, your Bloodywood reaction's coming out today at midnight. Just FYI. Just want to let you know. The Todka one. That shit was fire. That's the best song I've ever heard about food, fam. I sent you a video too, Steve, on Instagram. I DM'd you something. I sent you one of the clips from like their concert shows of them getting a little rowdy in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? So I think you'd appreciate it. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's keep that there. That one can go. This one could go. That one could go. And that one could go. And we should be all good to go now. Okay. Let me hit record. Nayri's video is wild. Okay. You know, she be getting experimental. You know what I'm saying? You never know what you're going to get with her. So I'm excited. I'm stoked that there's another video. I'm excited to see what she's done. Thank you, Jessica, for that. I appreciate you, friend. Even if you have to hit it with the roughed up finger, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. I think we're ready to rock and roll, fans. I think we're ready to rock and roll. Let me see. Boom. Getting a re-pulled up here. Yeah. I mean, come on now. Look at it already. You know, she got the underground water with the neon purples and pinks and stuff. You know what I mean? She speaks to my little Teddy soul. You know what I'm saying? With her color patterns for sure. I've ranted and raved about her choices of color and how the bright and darkness like meet in the contrast of that. I always love her videos that way. So if Steve said this one's wild, I mean, we've had dragons take over towns. We've had, you know, she had that little clip at the end where she's like riding the dragon at the end too. That's always pretty cool. What else? What other wild stuff have we had? You know, the Coven video was pretty dope. You know what I mean? She always gets a little I gotta stop talking about it. We gotta just jump into it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nayri the Witch. Let's check out the new song, maybe.
You wanted control, but not like this. You wanted touch, I gave you commandment. Say it again. I dare you.
Ah, that's fire.
You said maybe with your mouth still wet, pretending you don't beg, not yet. I watched your hips lie through your silence and kiss the screen behind your defiance. Every blink a confession, every breath a sin. You asked me to wait, so I broke my way.
Yo, she's all like soaped up right now. You know what I'm saying? She just got out the shower. You know what I mean? Look at that. Look at that. She took a foxtrot bath. You know what I'm saying? That's awesome.
You asked me to wait, so I broke my way in. I dragged your halo through my teeth. took it off with soft delight. Say maybe one more time, I swear I'll make you fold like breath when my hands reshape.
Ah, that's so fire. Make me say say maybe one more time, fam. Say, ugh. That is a fire ass line. I don't think I've ever really heard anybody say something like that before. You know what I mean? That's fucking sick. I love that. I'm like, I dare you to say it one more time type shit. I love that. I love that.
When my hands reshape you, don't you wanna lose to me slow? Tell me yes with your body, then no. I watched you edge on every word, a tongue made for sin.
Oh man, she done changed up her tone now. So she's like, oh my god, this person that she writes about, and I hope to God it's one person. You know what I mean? Because if she's gone through this with multiple people, like, my heart goes out to you, friend. You know what I'm saying? Because that's fucked up. But damn, like, my God, does she have a lot to write about this person? Shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know, they talk about certain artists out there in the world that they say, like, don't ever get on their bad side. You know what I mean? Because they'll write songs about you type shit. I would never want to be on the receiving end of Nayree's pen. You know what I'm saying? I might have said that before, but I'm going to say it right now. I'm going to say it again. That, you know, there's been a couple times where I might have gotten a little, like, you know, a little too, where I might have upset her in some ways. You know what I'm saying? Where I you know, I can't always be perfect, you know, and I backed off real quick, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, oh, I definitely don't want to be on that side of the fence. You know what I mean? Shout out to Nayree. She's awesome. She's awesome. But yeah, she started off with like it sounded so pretty, right? With, like, you know, her singing the song, and then like this next verse, she's like, all right, I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna switch the tone up on you. You know what I mean? I need you to hear what I'm saying to you right now. You know what I mean? I've been talking to you, and I need you to hear me. You know what I mean?
I watched you edge on every word, a tongue made for sin, not for church. You don't run, you offer. You don't moan, you surrender. Obedience dressed like fire. I fed you to your own desire. And when you said if you can, baby, I already have. No safe word, no crowd, no breath unless I say now. Choke on the silence you gave me. Come up bed where I made you. Bruised knees, soft lips, echoes of every yes you bet. This isn't a love song. It's a ritual.
Oh my god. Oh, like, she always gives me some sort of lyric in each song where I'm like, that shit is fire. And she's giving me like multiple ones in like almost every song, I swear to God. But I didn't know I needed somebody to scream that at me, yo. I gotta listen to it again. I gotta listen to it one more time.
Bruised knees, soft lips, echoes of every yes you bet. This isn't a love song.
This isn't a love song, baby. Ah! Oh, Nayree, what are you doing to me? Oh my god. All right. She's. I swear to God, I say this about her like every video too, where she'd like be stepping it up from like the last thing she gave me. No matter what it is, like she'd be stepping it up from the last one. You know what I mean? God damn it, she's fire.
Just open when I sing. Say yes like you mean goodbye.
my God! I'll break you the beautiful way. God damn it. What the hell? What movies has she been watching lately, man? What books is she reading? I need to start reading these books, man. God, that was so fire. I don't really know what else to add, guys. I don't really know what else to say. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I repeat myself so much with her. You know what I mean? I love the visuals in the video. I love that she like pushes things to like extreme boundaries, and like, you know, we talked about this in a couple other like videos too, where I'm like, I feel like sometimes things are like meant to be uncomfortable, where the imagery is supposed to match that because it's trying to match the emotions. You know what I mean? So again, like I just always love the choices that she uses, like to depict the art. You know what I mean? Where I feel like there's art to be displayed in that way, and like she has like a vision that it all comes to life in these videos. You know what I mean? So I just really love the way that she orchestrates and puts all these things together. And again, like, you know, I'll say again that you know, I'm a huge sucker for her lyrics, friend. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna lie to you, I love the way she writes. I love the way she tells stories, because it really, like, I feel like really just depicts those emotions in those moments, and those moments in life where like you've only known if you've been there yourself. You know what I mean? Where you've had those moments that you can relate to that way. And I feel like all that translates, and I feel like it does with everything that she does. So, and again, I'll give her all the love and praise on the color palette choices. You know what I mean? I love the bright pink and purple mixed with just like that, with the deep blacks. You know what I mean? I'll say that every video, and shout out to her for that. So, and yeah, I'm gonna say that definitely was her showing that she bathes around here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That she was showing that she's a clean one. That's probably not what it was, but I'm gonna say it was. You know what I mean? Because if I didn't, then they'd be like, "Yeah, John, you didn't say anything about the soap." Oh man, make sure you go support Nayri for sure. Tell her how much you appreciate her music and what she does. 100%. Be kind to a stranger today. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. Bad Wolf, what's up, friend? How are you? Randy, what's up, friend? How are you? How are you today? I hope you're doing well. So Steve says the next song, Johnny really is gonna love it. I predict playlist before it's even over. Yeah, Russ pretty much said the same thing. Russ said that I was gonna scream in this one. So they have a lot of hope. They have a lot of hope that this one is gonna be one of them ones. And I don't know why it wouldn't be, you know, because it's coming from our newest friend in the world. She is hanging out with us today. She is from a band called Miyamori. Am I still saying that right? I sure hope to God I am. And I'm gonna have to drop this reaction video. I think I'm gonna make it a point to drop it when I drop my reaction to their music for sure. Which will probably be coming out. Let's say, okay, Thursday's already done. Friday morning. You know what I mean? Friday at midnight type shit. That's when it'll be out. We'll put this reaction out too, because we want to make sure we try to get all the algorithm support to Miyamori. But she's hanging out with us today. She requested this song, so, you know, she's got some pretty damn good taste because her music is fire as fuck. Again, I'm going to make sure I leave the links in the description below. Anaria, the band we're going to be checking out here in a second. But I'll also leave the links in there, so you should definitely go check it out. And because, trust me, trust. Shit's fire. Shit's fire. That's all I got to say to you. I mean, if you like good music, if you like good rock music, if you don't like good rock music, then don't even check it out. But if that's your bag, which I would imagine if you're here, it's probably what you're here for. So go do that. Go check it out. I promise you. You won't be disappointed. All right. We've praised enough. We're checking out a new artist now. The song's called Monstar. You know what I mean? That's fire. That's fire already. They got 3 R's in the title. You know what I mean? I like when they do shit like that. That's pretty dope. So let's go ahead and check it out.
sugar, spice, and torture. Do it for
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Before we even start now. Before we even start.
So go and tell your friends that I'm a fucking.
They use the monster shit. In case you don't know, I'm a recovering monster addict. You know what I'm saying? When I first started streaming, I used to always drink the monsters. And I got off the monsters, and now I'm addicted to something else it's not any better. But you know what I mean? But I love me some monsters. So, like, love the call. I gotta just give a little ode to, like, my love. You know what I mean? Monster was probably, like, my honest, like, first love. You know what I mean? I've been in love with that drink since I was 14. You know what I'm saying? Oh, God. The original. All that extra bullshit they've been doing, nah. Fuck all that, fam. Fuck all that. OG only. OG only. OG only. Shout out to Monster. Not sponsored.
Tell your friends that I'm a fucking monster. Sugar, spice, and torture. Do it for the culture. Tell your friends I'm crazy and it broke ya. Cut you off the roster. I'm a fucking monster. I'm a fucking monster.
Yes!
Drop an oxy, feeling foxy, thick eyeliner like I'm boxy. Blocked your number, blocked your doxy, bricked your
baby, what's
happening?
Oh my God! All the rainbow swag. Let's fucking go. You know, I wasn't even ready for this switch up to this drop. What? Oh my God! Let's go.
Drop an oxy, feeling foxy, thick eyeliner like I'm boxy. Blocked your number, dropped your doxy, bricked your iPhone, hacked your proxy. Harajuku, girl from hell, always kiss but never tell. Tell the boys I made you pay. Catch some boys on, you're gonna fucking hate this song. You eat my boss, got an addiction. Pop the pills on no prescription. The reason you had time with me is 'cause I love philanthropy.
Oh man, she got like My Little Pony in the background and shit too. Hold on now. Shout out. Oh man, oh look at all these Hello Kitties and shit. Is this like her like real room? You know what I mean? Is this like how she really be getting down and living? That's wild. That's wild. That's fire as fuck. Oh shit, I muted it. Let's let her cook. Let's let her cook, fam.
This song, you eat my boss, got an addiction. Pop the pills on no prescription. The reason you had time with me is 'cause I love philanthropy. Drop the bag, yeah, you fucked up. Reverse the role, my cabaret. Don't catch a predator, you're my prey. It's my warfare and your new single complex. When you hear me say, so complex, I'm elevated from this bio, but you can read instead. I'll make your fucking ears bleed. So go and tell your friends that I'm a fucking monster. Sugar, spice, and torture. Do it for the culture. Tell your friends that I'm a fucking monster. Sugar, spice, and torture. Hang you, draw, and quarter. You can try to run, you can try to hide. No escaping my next femicide. So go and tell your friends I'm crazy and it broke ya. Cut you off the roster. I'm a fucking
Sugar, spice, and torture. God damn, this song is fucking fire.
fucking monster. Underestimate me on my failure, you bet. Come find me in VIP. Come play Russian roulette. Steal your confidence. Call you drowning in debt. I don't sweating and I don't break a sweat. Fuck around and find out.
Oh my God, who is this girl? How come this is the first time I'm hearing of this? Oh my God, how? Russ, you didn't know. You didn't know before today. I know you didn't. I know you, Steve, you too. I know you didn't know. If I find out any of y'all in the family, like I said, a brand new family member introduced this. Like I said, if any of y'all knew before today, I'm gonna be so upset with you guys. She is fire as fuck, yo. I love her. I love her energy. You know what I mean? I'm a fucking fan. We haven't gotten through the whole damn song.
I don't break a sweat. Fuck around and find out. Anyways, I'm Bobby Bound. Show is starting, take a seat. Every night I'll drop your beat. Try and play it, taste so sweet. Make you stop. You're my whore. Now it's time for real fucking war. Got you up for your love.
And she put the gunshots in there too? Come on, fam. Come on! She's like, everything I've ever said that I loved in music is all in the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, she's like a whole entire package. You know what I'm saying? God damn it.
I
She is so fucking fire, fam. I fucking... I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. I am completely fucking sold. I am completely fucking sold on this. Where... Well, hold on. We gotta go back. We gotta go back. Hold on now. Okay, we gotta subscribe. We gotta like. Holy fuck, this is fire. Gotta throw in a fire emoji. Gotta throw in a rainbow too, for sure. Oh, she got the rainbow swag too. God, she is so fucking cool. She's so damn cool. Where's she from? Where's she from? I know nothing. I know nothing. Let's do some finding out. Let's do some finding out. I am that engaged right now. In case you're wondering, Steve, it's absolutely going in the playlist. I feel like that's probably a given at this point. You know what I'm saying? And Naria, where is she from? Okay, let's find out. Let's see. Is Australian. Don't quote me on that, but that's what it says. That's what I'm seeing. Cool. Apparently Australian. The song looks like it came out in February of last year. I'm sure that means she has more music out there, so I'm gonna have to get more familiar for sure. Yeah, I just love everything about this. I like her in like the kill room, her dragging the body to the lake like she's Dexter. You know what I'm saying? Everything about this is fire. I got nothing more for it. Yeah, that's it. Be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. Okay. Oh my God, that was a lot of energy. I don't think I'm gonna have another one like that today, guys. That's a high bar to set. You know what I mean? That was definitely a high bar to set today. That was fire as fuck. Thank you so much. Okay, for the request on that, for sure. How do you pronounce your name? I swear to God, I don't want to say it wrong. Is it with like the long E? Is it Rena? Rena, Steve says Rena. Okay, cool. Renew? Wanted me to let you know that she's been feeling pretty under the weather the last few days and why she hasn't been around as much. You know, I was actually honestly just thinking about Pixie today too. So I'm sorry to hear that she's not feeling well. I hope she feels better. For sure. I don't know what happened over there in the YouTube chat, but we're singing "When the Moon Hits Your Eye Like a Big Pizza Pie." That's amore. I don't know what's happening, but I'm enjoying it. Rena. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Rena. Got it. Gotcha. I'm really bad about pronouncing things. There's been so many things that I've mispronounced. I can't even say the word documentary. because I add extra syllables and stuff. You know what I mean? When I don't know if they haven't probably gotten all the, oh my god, if I could talk, and they haven't gotten to probably all the stories of the funny things that I have said on the channel so far and the way I mispronounce names. One of the moderators, Anna. She changed her name on Discord to Anna Bus because the first time I ever did Screams of Anubis, I didn't know how to pronounce his name. So I was like, Anubis. And so the Anubis came from that. So yeah, like I said, I'm kind of dumb sometimes. So I'm really bad, and I hate to mispronounce like people's like artists' names, their band names, their first names, whatever. So I try to do my best to try to make sure I give it my best foot forward, but a lot of times I'm definitely wrong. Please keep saying documentary. When it comes out naturally and I don't think about it, I'll still say it. You know what I mean? But like when I think about it, I still feel like I'm saying it wrong. Because it's been years of me saying that and no one's ever said anything. They never like batted an eye when I said it or nothing. You know what I mean? Like I said, people are too nice to me. They don't tell me. People are too nice to me in person, I think. But on the internet, they're ruthless. They're ruthless. They are ruthless. Better than Streams Killer Steve. Yeah. If you get the stream like taken down and we gotta restart, then you gotta change your name to Stream Killer on the Discord. It's only happened to a few people. A lot of people get the streams blocked by their requests unknowingly. Like it happened the other day. Well, today. But we got that cleared up already. So it's not even a big deal. Ever heard someone from the South say oil? So Adiva's looking. She's looking because she's the honorary like Aussie for sure of the family. Not saying where in Australia she's from, but she's Australian. Yeah, that's what I was saying. From the brief time that I was looking, I couldn't find anything more than just saying that she was an Australian artist. So, but I figured you would know probably a lot more because there's probably only like a handful of cities that people kind of come from in Australia, right? So. All right. Well, we were just talking about Adiva. I think her request is next, right? Because, yeah, she's got Kami Kiho with Echo and Colorblind. Oh, I didn't even realize Colorblind was in this, too. He has got a song that I don't even know that he's even got out anymore because I was trying to play it as a Johnny pick one day, and I could not find it. I'm going to see if I can. I'm going to actually try to look for it right now because I'm going to put y'all on at some point if I could find it. He had this song called Colorblind Sleep at the Wheel. It is out there in the world now. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, I'm about to play as a Johnny pick one day. Not today, though, because he is not a female artist. So definitely supporting the women who rock in the world today. Appreciate Adiva. She's definitely one of those women who rocks in the world. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. She's got checking out another song from Kami Kiho featuring Echo and Colorblind today. I am familiar with all three of these artists for sure. Echo, I've actually seen live in concert. That was my first experience of him, was seeing him live. So that's what made me become a fan of Mr. Echo, was seeing him live, never hearing a single thing that he had ever done. I thought he put on a really great show. And I saw him opening for rock bands, which makes him even that much more cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you're appealing to the right crowd, my guy. So shout out to you. Let's check out Kami Kiho, Safe House.
Take me to the safe house, safe house. Tell me that we're safe now, safe now. everything we left, even though it hurts. I'll light one last cigarette, but I'm making it worse. I got ashes in my chest and on my shirt. Take me to the safe house, safe house. Tell me that we're safe now, safe now. It's getting harder to breathe here, I don't wanna die. How could I leave here, keep us alive? Take me to the safe house, safe house. I'm safe now. Tell me that
Been watching the fire so long, I was starting to hope for the rain. Look at me now.
All right, before I get into Echo's verse, I'm gonna let him cook because I want to make sure I give him all the proper attention. I think that she started off the record like really great too. You know what I mean? For like being like this being like her track or whatever, or like the main artist with the song. I feel like she did like a really great job of kind of setting the tone for like the overall like not only sound but like the emotion of the record. But for me, like her talking about the cigarette ash, like grabbing one more cigarette and the ashes in my lungs and on my shirt shit, I was like, I know that feeling. You know what I mean? Where again, like, I feel like there's when it comes to like certain songs, like they're gonna like either gonna really grasp you in a way where it's like I know exactly like that mood. I know I've been there before. I've been there in that state of mind, that exact moment in time type shit. So like, you know, you can relate to it that way. And I really like felt a lot of that from her first verse here. And I think that the simpleness of like the safe house chorus, I think sounds really great. And I think it's got like an overall like just really great like rock tone to this one. You know what I mean? I feel like what I've seen and heard from her music is like there's a good range of sound, but like her voice goes great on records like this. You know what I mean? On songs just like these ones. You know what I mean? This is kind of like what I feel like she thrives the most. Then Homie from Colorblind coming in with that little scream part there too at the end of this to kind of like kick things off. Like, woo!
Been watching the fire so long, I was starting to hope for the rain. Look at me now, been trying to put out the flames. They thought that the physical only way that you could die in this life. But I'm watching every piece of myself that I love fall apart, and it feels like the arsonist was the optimist to you. Burning down when I tried to fix it. I think I'm running out of oxygen with your gaslight, keeping all the slip, and I let you in close till I feel it again. Hoping for some kind of break in the
Stop playing with me, baby! Oh my god, I'm not ready for Homie to scream over why he's rapping! That's so hard!
with your gaslight, keeping all the slip, and I let you in close till I feel it again. Hoping for some kind of break in the clouds. The fuck was I thinking? I know what you're doing. Don't tell me I'm okay. Just take me to the safe house, safe house.
He fucking smoked that verse.
Tell me that we're safe now, safe now. It's getting harder to breathe here. I don't wanna die. How could I leave here and keep us alive? Take me to the safe house, safe house. Are we safe now? Ooh, I can't leave it all behind. It's still running in my mind. There's nowhere else for us to hide, and all of this wreckage is in the way of our exit. Embers in every direction, just trying to find a shelter for you and I. Take me to the safe house, safe house. Tell me that we're safe now, safe house. It's getting harder to breathe here. I don't wanna die. How
100% of the royalties from Safe House will be donated to the victims of the 2025 Los Angeles wildfires. That is really, really amazing. I love the fact that they did that for this. Just because we have moved on and forgot about what happened a few months ago doesn't mean that those people aren't still like being affected by those wildfires that happened out there in California. So unfortunately, we live in a day and age where like the next big tragedy is going to be the next big thing that we talk about. But unfortunately, all those people that still live there are still having to deal with the repercussions and the aftermath of that event. So really great to see something like this, like continuing to still be transpiring out there in the world. I did see that she was going to be playing, I think the Long Beach Warped Tour, so I thought that was pretty damn fire that she got selected for that. So I'm really stoked for anybody who's able to go check her out. I'm just kind of waiting on the next tour go around, I think, for sure, because I'm definitely excited to go see her live. I've never went to a concert before that the drummer was the singer before. Me personally, I've never done that, and so she's going to be the first for me whenever she does make it to the East Coast again. So I think, again, Echo, I think he really cooked on his verse. I think that, again, when I've talked about him, I feel like he's only getting better with everything that he's doing, just as a songwriter and a lyricist. I think that he's only just getting better. And again, I've talked and praised him for his work ethic that from what I've seen is from the short time that I've been a fan of him. So shout out to him as well. And then Colorblind, I've been a fan of my man's voice for a hot minute, man. He's got one of those special ones, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like he really cooked on his verse too. And then all those screaming parts that he added to this song, I think were absolute fire. So loved everything about this one. So I think that's all I got. Shout out to Diva for the request on this one. Be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. Runts, what's up, friend? How are you? Inklet, how are you? Good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. What's next in the list there, Mal? What's next in the list? Okay. Zen. This one is from Mr. Dave. Oh, it's an old song. 13 years ago. Okay. 13 years ago. What's up, Screams of Anubis? How are you? We were just telling our friend Rena about the story about how I fucked your name up so bad the first time that you came to hang out with us. Or it might have been before you even came to hang out with us. I think before it was just me talking stupid. I think the first time we checked out one of your songs, I can't remember if you were there for that or not, to be honest with you. Peter, what's up, friend? I don't think I said hi to you either. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well today. Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody on here. Zen is another Norwegian lead singer with a fire hairstyle. Nice. We're starting to build a little bit of a Norway following out here. Because Kalandra's from Norway too, right? So this would be like the fourth artist, I think, from Norway. They'd be putting out some fire musicians, fam. A bunch of females too. All right, friends. I think we're going to keep it moving with some Uzen. I'm probably saying that wrong, but that's okay. This is one's coming from us from our good friend Dave. Dave's got us checking out another artist from Norway. I believe this is the fourth artist on the channel that we've covered from Norway. I was thinking about that earlier today when Steve mentioned about it, like, you know, another Ukrainian band, and I was like, we've done a lot of Ukrainian stuff too. So it's like we're certain countries where we just kind of keep jumping into more artists from them. So I definitely need to do that with Indonesia, but I definitely need my Indonesian friends out there to like put me on to which one. Wow, we need to get back to some Ali Bata for sure. And now I'm getting sidetracked. We're here to talk about using. We're here to talk about Norway. You know what I'm saying? Let's check out Judged By. Appreciate it again, our good friend Dave, for the request on this one.
My heart, if my mind was in it, I could tear apart if...
Hold on. Is that girl from that song that I fuck with so heavy? Is that her? Is that her, Dave? He said I might recognize the singer. Is that the same girl? She does look mad familiar. Like real quick off the rip. I want to say that's her. I could be wrong. I can't remember what her name is though.
I could use my heart if my mind was in it. I could tear apart if I feel like it. Floor made of bones and I fall through it. Next in line I'll be judged by. Judged by. Gain your strength, release and cease to be. By all means, I'll see you through me. What is fair to lose when they lost? Who are you to choose what's so cost? Judged by.
See, I'm one of those people where I'm like, you know, when it comes to like this kind of sound in music, I'm like very picky about whether or not it's going to really grab me or not. This is really one of those things where it's like it either has to like grab my soul or it's not going to like relate to me. You know what I mean? But like with the piano and just like the overall like tempo, I think of the sound of the song. It's just one of those. It's just kind of what it reminds me of that. But I'm saying all that to say that I'm like dug into it. You know what I mean? And there's something about like her voice that just kind of just brings you in. You know what I mean? Where you're sitting there like, and you go on the journey with her. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like as a vocalist, I don't want to say it's your job, but the better ones are the ones who are able to really like translate those messages more, where you kind of get sucked into whatever they're saying. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's difficult to do. Like, I feel like it's almost kind of like just like a natural ability that you have. That obviously I think that there's ways that you can do things that you can do to improve on projecting that way. But anyway, you know what I mean? Just when it comes to like the overall sound of someone's voice, when it comes to like storytelling, you know what I mean? I feel like that's kind of some of the things where you're just born that way. You know what I mean? We could name a million people out there with iconic voices like that, where it's like, oh, you could listen to them read you a story about whatever and you would enjoy it type shit. You know what I mean? It's kind of, I feel it's kind of like the same thing with singers. You know what I mean? And I feel like that she's kind of like one of those people for me where it's just like, I'm naturally drawn to like just wanting to listen to what she's saying. Does that make sense? I don't know what they're doing with that fucking guitar, but that shit sounds badass, bro. That's badass. Whatever kind of distortion pedal they got using on that shit is sounding fucking sick for this.
Judged by seek it out and see your fall in it. Swallow rocks to build a place to sit. Make your own shore. My mistakes are dry. Your insides is what we judge you by. Someone with anything, let them leave with everything lost. To be lost, it's plain to see. I am soon to be judged by.
So they filmed this in Germany. Oh, this is all just like the people in it. There's no like lyrical content in there. Sometimes there is, sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. This is one of those times, my friend Dave, where I'm like, I feel like you kind of pulled an O-tab on me, where I'm like, I don't have a lot to say. And it's not for like, it's not because I don't like it. You know what I mean? It's because on a first listen, I really just don't have much to like add. You know what I mean? I definitely want to add it to my playlist, and I definitely want to listen to it again. Because there's something about everything about this that it just, I fuck with it. You know what I mean? But I don't really have much to like really say about it. Yeah, that's really all I got, man. I appreciate the request, though. I really do dig the hell out of the song. Like I said, I just don't really have much to add to this one for sure. So appreciate you, man, for the request. Be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. Oh, Dev has a home run in my book. Yes, it kind of is. Sometimes people take that the wrong way, but I'm like, sometimes I really just don't have anything to say. Was that right? Was that the same girl? Maria Franz. Heilung. Like I said, she definitely sounds familiar. She looks familiar, my bad. She looks familiar. Oh, right. Next is our buddy and pal and friend, Zero's request. Break Away. I'll see you when the night comes. Alrighty, righty. Oh, righty. New artist. I don't think I've heard of them. Cool name though. Breakaway with the little dot and all that in there. She's one hell of a vocalist for sure. That is definitely the case for sure. She looks super familiar though. I swear I've seen her somewhere. Because as soon as I saw her, I was like, she looks mad familiar. Now, when it comes to voices, like, you know, a lot of people sound somewhat similar and stuff like that. So it's not, unless you got some like incredibly unique voice, like, you know, a lot of people sound like other vocalists, you know what I mean? So I wasn't going strictly off of that. I was going more or less off of the fact that like her face looks incredibly familiar to me. Oh, Adiva knows this song. She said this song's fire. Okay. All right, Adiva, I see you. I see you out there. You always be like, you seem to know quite a bit out there. You know what I mean? You're kind of like Steven. Well, you're kind of like Steve and Aaron and Russ, where like I feel like you guys have heard it all. You know what I mean? I don't feel like there's not a video on YouTube you guys haven't seen. You know what I mean? Which I know is impossible. Well, at least when it comes to music. You know what I'm saying? This is one of my very long list of songs to introduce. Well, shout out to Zero for introducing the rest of us today. So, taking one off the list for you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's go ahead and check out Breakaway. I'll see you when the night comes.
Is this a gesture of love or just a blade in your palm? I'll never know until the end of it all, but I'll roll the dice once again. Would you push me away again? Or would you pull me back in again? I'll see you when the night comes. I'll see you when the night comes. I'll see you when the night comes. Until we crash into the morning. I'll see you when the night comes. I'll see you when the night comes. I'll see you when the night comes. And let this night never end. I can't explain what burns hard in my head, but I keep coming back to you. I can't leave you when you are rotting away. Your roots are planted in my skin. When the sky cracks tonight, you'll be right by my side, screaming into the void. It makes me drown with wisdom, and I can't seem to find why you came to my life. Fucking up everything I've done, hoping I'll see you again. I'll see you when the night comes. I'll see you when the night comes. I'll see you when the night comes. Until we crash into the morning. I'll see you.
I was sitting there thinking, like, before we even got like the rock part of it, right? Where I didn't even know we were about to go there, but I was sitting there thinking, I was like, this song has such like a great build to it, where it's got like such a slow like feeling to it, but then like as like the song progresses, like there's just like little elements that get added to it that kind of like keep the journey going. You know what I mean? Where you're following her throughout the lyrics the entire way, but like when you're like paying attention to like the little things in the background, like it's just like, oh man, it's kind of a vibe. And then like it just kind of keeps slowly building, and then all of a sudden we take off to the moon. You know what I mean? So I was not prepared. I was not prepared for the elevation, the way that it was going, because I was like, it was kind of slowly building, and then all of a sudden we went, whoa, like, you know what I mean? Like we shot up, and so I was like, that's amazing. You know what I mean? Because I thought that the chorus, like the lyrics, like the repetitiveness of the lyrics in this one, I thought were great and necessary. Sometimes songs that can be a little bit mundane when you're just repeating things over and over again, but again, in this situation, I feel like this is like kind of what's necessary for it, and I like it here. You know what I mean?
I'll see you when the night comes. I'll see you when the night comes. I'll see you when the night comes. Let this night never end. I'll see you when the sky comes to light. You'll be right by my side, screaming into a void. Makes me try to keep this up, and I can't seem to find where you came to my life, where you came to my life. Let this night never end.
I like the way that they like came back to like the softness with the piano and all that, like kind of like when we started. So I like the way that kind of like transpired that way. I really like the graphic of like the visualizer here too, with like the arm sticking out, like reaching out from like beyond, like being buried and whatever, however you want to look at it, with like the like red Halo-esque figure, like circle light thing. It just kind of looks like a dope ass image inside of like this cave kind of thing. So dig the background on that. Again, I think that the song was actually pretty fire that way. Again, like it's really just like smooth, easy listening song. Like I said, I think that she's got a good sound to her voice, and I really enjoyed the journey that we went on this one. So I appreciate Zero for the request on this one. Be kinder to a stranger. Be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. Righty. Let's see. All right. What's up, Nayri the Witch? What is going on? I'm glad you showed up, because that just gives me the perfect opportunity to just do this. All right. I need to take a break for a minute, yo. I need to take a break. I will be right back, but y'all can enjoy some great music from Nayri the Witch while I'm gone. I'll be right back.
Come closer, trace the shape of me. lover's hands, I'm whole of clay. I let them, I beg them to tell me who I should be today. Oh, they dress me in twilight, wrap me in silk spun from their dreams. But under the surface, the ember still burns, begging to breathe, begging to scream. But what if I slip? What if I run? Would I still taste like the love you spun? But if I let go, will I disappear? Or will I become what I always feared? You press your will into my skin. You carve my name in silver tongues. Tell me, am I beautiful yet?
It's fire every time, baby. It's fire every time.
Drown me in light, bury me deep in the shape you like. But what if I slip? What if I run? Would I still taste like the love you spun? But if I let go, will I disappear? Or will I become what I always feared? You press your will into my skin. You carve my name in silver tongues. Tell me, am I beautiful? Yeah. If I vanish, will you still crave me?
It's always good just to go down the little Nate Reed path every once in a while, you know what I mean? I put on a long one, I was only gone for 2 minutes. That's okay. That's it. It's totally okay. We're back. Oh, we got another Aurora song today. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this one's not in the list there, Mal. This one's not in the list. I got like a handful here. So I'm gonna need to I'm gonna need the shout out list. You know what I'm saying? I got Aurora into my arms, Serena, Dare Ye, Cry Mercy, Plush Run, Capitur, Roots, Bloody Roots. Up next is Randy. Okay. You're being held hostage, Russ. Are there any absolute have to do's on here? Obviously, we're going to have to absolutely do Randy's. Any other absolute have to do's? We still got plenty of time. I'm just trying to make sure. Did you guys do Look Me Where I Bleed song yet? No, we have not. Did you listen to it? Should we do that one? I saw Terry put that one in there, yeah, but I wasn't sure if I was supposed to check it out right away or if I was supposed to react to it. You know what I mean? The rest are shout outs. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, cool. No problem. No problem. We'll definitely check out some Aurora Into My Arms. After Randy's Jessica. Got it. Gotcha. Let's see. Sorry, guys, I'm thinking. B-dubs after Jessica. What are shout-outs? Shout-outs are non-guaranteed requests. Non-guaranteed requests essentially are shout-outs. If anybody is like a patron member, then they get like automatic requests that way when they make their requests. They get shot to the top of the line when they make requests because they're patrons. That's the biggest perk you get as being a patron on the channel. And the donation requests obviously get priority. So, but yeah, the shout out requests are basically essentially like non-guaranteed, essentially. Non-guaranteed, but we try to give out a lot of like free ones, if you will. You know what I mean? So it's just more or less I feel uber guilty when I put shout outs ahead of people who have paid for their request. So I always want to make sure that the donation ones are always at the top. So it's more of like just a channel thing that way. So mods up the yin yang. Yes, we got a handful of mods. We only got 5. We only have 5, and 4 of them actually that bad. We have 6. Yeah, we have 6. Three guys, 3 girls. We have 3 guys, 3 girls. Yeah, 3 guys, 3 girls. A lot of them are just here a lot of times. They're just here a lot. Steve's hanging out probably over on, well, he hangs out on both. You know what I mean? Oh, and Steve mentioned that too. Artists have the highest priority. So yeah, so like yours, Kay, like, you know, that's why we moved you all the way up to the top today. Cause you know, we did artist priority. You know what I mean? So definitely appreciate you hanging out for sure. You gave me a new artist to fall in love with today. You know what I'm saying? So, and you gave me one yesterday with you guys. You know what I mean? Look how that's 2 days in a row. You know what I mean? That's something special like that. That's what I'm saying. Russ, you are a real boy. You are my real boy, bro. That's right. You know what I mean? That trip to BC, you became my Pinocchio. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's check out our good friend Randy's request. I appreciate her for sure. I definitely do. she's introduced a handful of good artists to me for sure, but she's definitely one of the main Auroras, one of the main Aurora fans. There's a handful of them out there. And again, no disrespect to any of y'all other Aurora fans out there. I left her out of the conversation like one time where I was like, damn, you know what I mean? She even got the profile picture of Aurora on her thing, you know, on the YouTube thing. So like, I definitely got to make sure I give her some love for Aurora for sure. She's the only one I think that's given me an Aurora song that made me cry so far, so she gets a gold star for that for sure too. So shout out to her. Today we're checking out Into My Arms. I don't know if this is another unreleased one or not. I'm sure she will probably let me know one way or the other, but let's go ahead and check out Into My Arms today. I said this in like almost every reaction I do from her when I talk about how like she does like the extra little vocal things like with the human voice as kind of like the ad libs or the add-ons to like the song, and I love like just a little like the whoa oh oh ohs as like it's kind of like carrying through like the song this way.
The very sweet and cold is getting colder. I carry all of this upon my shoulders, feeling it's mine. This feeling is mine.
Yeah, whoa. It sounds kind of like all like tribal, like, you know what I mean? Like it just sounds fire. It reminds me of like The Seed, you know what I mean? Somebody said I should react to the seed in the forest, and I was like, I don't know if I can handle The Seed in the Forest. That song just kind of like runs through my soul every time I hear it, you know what I mean? I don't know if I can handle it in the woods, you know what I mean? Ugh. They just kind of basically brought back that same like lyrical part for like the second verse that way, and we just jumped right into the high pitched stuff again, baby. You know I'm a sucker for it, and she does it all the time. So that's what I'm saying. I'm a huge fan because she just does all that high pitched pretty stuff. You know what I mean? And she just like goes on like these little like waves and like journeys like a river. You know what I mean? It's awesome. I like a beat behind her voice. You know what I mean? It just sounds great. And again, just like the harmony of just not even saying words, just making noise with her voice. You know what I mean? I feel like it just, I like it every time. I started thinking about riding through the city like late at night with this one loud. You know what I mean? It's kind of that vibe. It's kind of that vibe for sure. Without the windows all the way down, with the windows like cracked like 4 inches down. You know what I'm saying? But still loud. You gotta keep the vibe. I don't know what else to really say about this one though. I don't really have much else to add. I just want to appreciate Randy for the request for sure. I think that's all I got. Be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. I need to make sure I mute that and charge that. All right. Serena, Dare You to Cry. This is yours, Jessica, right? It was an unreleased one, girl, Randy says. Oh, we're talking about Aurora with Bring Me the Horizon. Fire. Yeah, she could pretty much do almost anything, and I think it would be great. To be honest with you, I don't discriminate too much with her. You know what I mean? No matter the vibe, it's always amazing. You know, with Aurora. So, and Limousine just is a dope song to begin with. So, like, for her to feature on that one, like, it's got such like a Deftone-y feel to it that it just worked. It just worked. Okay, this one is definitely Jessica's. Cool. Jessica doesn't do you wrong, Steve says. Yeah, I would definitely agree. She does not steer me wrong too much. I don't want to say too much. That's the wrong word to use. She hasn't really steered me wrong no matter which direction we've gone. So yeah, shout out to her. Arson, what's up, friend? How are you? I hope you're doing well today. Hope you are doing well. All right. Well, now that we put the pressure on Jessica, now that we put the pressure on her to give us a banger of a song, no pressure at all. No pressure. I'm sure if you have a driving at night music song for me, Mr. Aaron Brown, I'm sure it is probably a thought provoker. You know what I mean? I bet you that's what it is. Russ says he likes Radiohead and Rainbows for driving. This is a bit different. We're about to find out. I'm already digging homegirl swag already. You know what I mean? It's just the initial picture or thumbnail or whatever. You know what I mean? She got a cool little braid going on. Got some dope ass little makeup going on with the black and shit. So I'm feeling it. Sirena. You know what I mean? That's what it looks like it's spelled, like, you know. But I would imagine it's probably Serena, just with different letters. So, I know I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Don't please judge all you want. Please judge all you want. I am an idiot. I am an idiot. So, shout out to Jessica for the request here. She's gonna check out a new artist. Dare Ye to Cry Mercy. Let's go ahead and check it out.
Press upon your eyelids, lover. Do you know my name? You called for me in your darkest hour, and in your dreams I came. What lovely lily is this that lies beside you in my stead? A symphony, a perfect portrait, two lovers in your bed. Can she have more desire for you? Can she caress your heart so true? Can she raise your voice, your soul into the night? For I am your moonlit lover, I claim you for me and no other. I will be your last stand, only breath. Join me for one blissful night, abandon all thy mortal sight, breathe life into your humbly. Step upon the stones now, lover.
It almost sounds like when you take the visual aspect of it, it almost sounds like a trap. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Like, come on in and you can never leave type shit. You know what I mean? Honestly, I think it sounds pretty fucking sick, because I think that, like, just them doing, like, the little, like, whatever they're tapping on, like, to kind of just create, like, this little, like, drum pattern, and then just kind of just layering the vocals a cappella style, I think sounds pretty fucking sick. So it's got, like, this cool little, like, come on in and let me gather around so I can tell you a tale kind of vibe. Does that make sense?
The stones now, lover, join me hand in hand. Under the sea, she sings a cheerful ballad. Come dance here in the sand. Whoa, bend, break, lead in mourning for the beauty of your life. I'm a little discord in your fire. Find we now in strife. Strike your bones upon the shore. Ye cry mercy, I'll give thee more. I will raise your voice, your soul into the night. For I am your moonlit lover, I claim you for me and no other. I will be your last stand, only breath. Join me for one blissful night, abandon. Breathe life into your day. Oh, my love, can you not see the storm and sooth you conjured? Your every ill to me imparted brings torture ever longer. Wield ye now your strongest shield, for swiftly shall I rise. Mercy fall not from your tongue, for ne'er I heed your cries. Cry ye for hope, cry ye for death, cry ye for love, for your last breath. Cry ye for solace, cry ye at all. Crying won't save ye from your fall. Dare ye cry mercy, dare ye cry more, dare ye cry nothing, dare ye cry war. Best ye surrender, for it matters none, for the war has been fought.
fought and the war has been won.
Ha ha ha. See, I told y'all it was a trap. I told you it was a trap, yo. Yeah, I thought that was pretty damn fire, yo. I like the fact that it starts off the entire thing with, like, you know, you called for me in your dreams type shit, and, you know, you wanted this. You know what I mean? Like, you called in your darkest hour and I came. You know what I mean? And it's like, is that really what you wanted? You know what I mean? And now you dare cry for mercy. It's pretty damn fire, yo. It's pretty damn fire. It's giving me like all of like the, again, sirens type vibes. You know what I'm saying? Singing a beautiful song to lure you in to end up killing you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the sirens of the world. I am a big fan of mermaids, you know what I'm saying? So again, that's what my mind went there off the bat with the name, you know what I mean? So I'm probably still pronouncing it wrong though, but either way, pretty damn cool. I thought the video was sick as fuck. It was entertaining, and I think that like I dig like the, again, like creepy lure vibes, you know what I mean? I think the makeup and like the wardrobe in this was pretty damn fire, and I thought it was just a dope ass video. So I think it was unique and interesting, you know what I mean? I would have never probably have found something like this on my own, especially like the audio side specifically, but everything about this works, and I think it was pretty damn fire. So shout out to Jessica for the request. Be kind to a stranger, tell somebody that you love them, and if you have, enjoyed the Foxtrot family, there's always room. Bam. Cherokee, what's up, friend? How are you? Persimmon on Twitch. How are you, friend? Ross said it was kind of folky and he dug it. That's what I'm saying. Like, so, shit that's like not normally in my wheelhouse like that. Like sometimes it could just be like stupid dope. You know what I mean? And that's kind of how that was. I was like, that's just fucking cool. You know what I mean? It's not like my particular bag, but it's fucking interesting and was fucking cool. Yeah, I saw Arson said about talking about TX2 dropped the new song. Yeah, I saw that he was supposed to be coming out with the new song. I saw like the promo for it or whatever. So we'll definitely have to get that one probably on Sunday. All right. Our new friend requested plush, right? Is that correct, Maul? Whose request was plush? Make yourself present. Make yourself present and known so we can talk to you for a second. Has he got another dope-ass line like a modern-day home record Dave Grohl in that one, Arson? Don't tell me. B-dubs, you still around, friend? What's up? B-dubs like Buffalo Wild Wings, you know what I'm saying? How you doing from Chicago? The Windy City. I've been to Chicago a couple of times. I enjoyed my time in the great city of Chicago, the greater area and all that. You know what I mean? We'll shame you for 100 days. You crazy, Russ. You crazy, fam. You crazy. You'll let me find out? Thank you. Yeah. Don't no spoilers. You know what I'm saying? No spoilers. I want true, honest reactions here. You know, sometimes it's difficult to wait. You know what I mean? I'm just capital. Dave's 3 hours north of Chicago. I mean, he must be up, what, in Michigan? The great state of Michigan? Milwaukee. Oh, that's right. Milwaukee area, too. That's right. I forget. That's like a straight shot up that way. The craziest trucker I have ever seen in my fucking life. I was telling Maul this the other day, that if I think about it, I would really have to probably do the math, but I would probably say I've probably driven, if not at least 1 million miles in my life. Probably over that. And I have driven all over this fucking country. And I have never seen truckers drive crazier than from Chicago to Milwaukee. It was down fucking pouring. And these dudes were doing like 90. Like, I was scared to... not a lot of traffic and weather scares me to drive. But I was kind of scared because it was that hard that you could barely see in front of you. And the truckers were like pushing me off the damn road, fam. It was wild. I'm over here contemplating, should I pull over and like wait for this to die down a little bit? And those motherfuckers were shooting by going 90. I'd never seen that in my life. And I've seen some wild shit. I've seen a whole group of bikers get around a car and beat the fuck out of it, breaking their windows and shit, and the dude was like flipping them all off, and you know what I mean? Like going through DC. That shit was crazy. I thought he was going to hit one of those bikes and someone was going to fly off and shit. It was the most wild shit I've ever seen in my life. It was like real life Fast and the Furious. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's check out some Plush. I think this is my second song from Plush that I've checked out from them. This one's coming to us at the request of our good friend B-Dubs. B-Dubs, shout out to him, or them, excuse me, out there in Chicago, holding it down in the Windy City, you know what I mean? Let's check out Run.
Just so you know, it still hurts when you talk to me. You're still the one thing on my mind before I fall asleep. Wish you were easy to forget. Every time I try, you somehow wind up in my head. Tell me, what am I supposed to do? How can I get over you?
Yo, her little BDU fucking pattern camo on that guitar is hard, bro. That shit's hard.
How can I get over you? I wish I could find my strength. When it comes to you, I can't escape. I try to run far away as fast as I can from you. Wish I could make you feel the things that you put me through. Working up myself, I'm falling all the way down. I'm crawling as fast as I can from you. Want you to know that I still wish you happiness, no matter how much it hurts to see your love on him. Wish it was easy to pretend that I didn't love you, but I'm not gonna lie to myself again. Why can't you stay on my head?
Oh my god, the lyrics in this one are very, very like just open. You know what I mean? It's very open this way. Like, loving the overall riff in this, and again, I think her voice just has such a power to it. So like, she just is naturally gonna probably sing and sound like great, really, no matter like what she's doing when it comes to just like just very. What's the word that I'm looking for? Like, her voice just like really is, again, I think that probably the word is probably just say powerful. You know what I mean? Like, it's just it has like a lot of power behind it.
I try to run far away as fast as I still hurts when you talk to me. You're still the one thing on my mind before I fall asleep. Wish you were easy to forget. What am I supposed to do? Run far away as fast as I can from you. Wish I could
The little extra like parts in the guitar, this chorus, I think is like so amazing. Whereas I feel like it's just like a little extra to kind of just add this extra little seasoning on the chicken. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a little extra spice on it where it didn't need it, but it makes it so much better. You know what I mean? It didn't need it, but it makes it so much better.
wish I could make you feel the things that you put me through. I get up myself, I'm falling all the way down. I'm crawling as fast as I can from you. As fast as I can from you. Wish I could make you feel what you put me through. I get up myself, I'm falling all the way down. I'm crawling as fast as I can from you.
Let's go. Ah, man, that was fire as fuck. Now this is what I'm talking about here. This song was catchy as fuck. Yeah, this song, it's the great sad breakup song. You know what I mean? Like the I Still Miss You song. Like I gotta run as fast as I can away from you because I can't even stand the sight of you. It still hurts when you talk to me. I can't even get the text from you anymore. You know what I mean? That's just fire. That shit's fire. And again, her guitar is fucking dope. That little solo was killing it. You know what I mean? I feel like everything about this was great. You know what I mean? I feel like I like this one even more than I like the last Plush song. So this shit was amazing. I'd definitely like to hear more. This one will definitely end up in the playlist. And I want to appreciate our new friend B-Dubs for the request on this one. So appreciate your friend. Be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. B-Dubs, I saw something that you added me. I just found your channel yesterday. I watched your reaction to Plush Left Behind and binged your videos. Oh, well, appreciate that, man. What other videos did you check out? What any artists, any new artists that you hadn't that you weren't familiar with that you maybe felt interested in? You are very welcome, friend. No problem at all. Excellent song. Excellent request. Like I said, we've gotten Plush before, but, you know, this was like our second one from Plush, and that song was pretty damn fire. So, pretty damn amazing. It's stuck in my head now. I need to run as fast as I can from you. You know what I mean? I'm not a singer. Plush kills it with the Barracuda cover. Russ had mentioned something earlier in the Discord, in our one of our channels on there, or threads, whatever the fuck. I don't know what the difference is, to be honest with you. He had mentioned about the theme nights again, and he was talking about like cover nights, where he was talking about covers being better than the originals. And I feel like he's probably got a good 15 in his mind. You know what I mean? But to do an entire theme night to be like, you know what? These bands did it better than the originals. Sounds like shade. It sounds like shade. But I like where his head was at on that. For sure. I was looking to see if you had Larkin Poe in your catalog yet. I've done one Larkin Poe song, and it was a while ago. It was a long time ago. I can sing, but I hate my voice. I have a lot of friends that have great voices that can sing pretty well. So I definitely feel you on that, Arson, for sure. I just know that I can't. You know what I mean? My friend tells me I can, but that's bullshit. You know what I mean? That's bullshit, and I know it. See, OTAP says he has one too. I don't know. He talked about doing nothing but snow themes, and I was like, "That's fire. We should do that, like snow videos and all that, snow music videos type shit." You know what I mean? I like where his headspace was on that one. So that probably might be one we might actually do. We might actually do that, snow themed videos. You know what I mean? That kind of opens the door for almost everything. So we shall see. We shall see. But I sound so feminine. What's wrong with that, though? You know what I mean? Like, my favorite singers, honestly, my favorite singers are the male vocalists that sound like females. Those are like my favorites. You know what I mean? So I don't feel like there's anything wrong with sounding feminine, no matter who you are. You know what I mean? Oh, see, the covers thing. We might have to try that then. We might have to try it because you guys seem like you guys got some. You know what I mean? I don't know which bands I'm gonna get in trouble with, but we'll find out. All right, I think our next request is another shout out from a new friend. So let's go ahead and see who this one is.
We got Matter of Mind.
That's me. Shut the fuck up. That guy's a douchebag. That guy's a fucking douchebag. You guys ever listen to that Johnny Foxtrot guy? He is a bold-faced idiot. That's what he is. Okay, let's see. Persimmon. That's right. Persimmon. Persimmon over on the Twitch stream. Appreciate you for hanging out on the Twitch side of the life there, friend. I believe I caught that this was a Turkish artist, so I'm not even going to try to pronounce the names at all, because I will butcher the fuck out of these names. So I'm gonna let y'all tell me what it is or how to pronounce it later. Let's go ahead and check out, like I said, some Turkish artists, brand new to the channel. Let's go ahead and see what they got.
Bu kalabalığın içinde yapayalnız hissetmektense dünyanın bir ucunda tek başımayım. Ki göstermeyen renkleriniz sizin olsun korkmaktansa bulanıklığın tam içinde bir başımayım. Benim belki de gizli bir bildiğim var, elbette ağlarım. Benim can kırıklarım var, senin gördüğün yanımda süzülenler. Asıl içimde yüzüm bir deniz var.
The song definitely got like a vibe to it, you know what I mean? She got a really great voice. I have no idea what the translation is, as long as there's any kind of closed captions on here. So I got nothing for the lyrical content or the overall what this song is about, none of that. But in terms of like her voice and the musicality of it, it's definitely a fucking vibe. And like when it kicked up the little rock part, I was like, this is fucking going. You know what I'm saying?
Yapayalnız hissetmedense dünyanın bir ucunda tek başımayım. Benim belki de gizli bir bildiğim var, elbette ağlarım. Benim can kırıklarım var.
Yeah, like I said, her voice is crazy because she's hitting like some of them high notes, like ah, you know what I mean? Like she hitting them notes though.
Benim can kırıklarım var. Senin gördüğün yanımda süzülenler. Asıl içimde yüzdüğüm bir deniz var.
Oh my god, this is I think I've said this a couple of times on the channel. Like that's one of my favorite things is when the drummers go all double time. I don't know what the proper term is. I'm not a drummer. I'm not a musician. I fuck around. You know what I'm saying? I just call it double time. I'm also a fucking veteran. That's just what means just do it faster. You know what I'm saying? Like let's go faster. So when he starts going all crazy on the fucking hi-hats, I love that shit. You know what I mean? I'm a sucker for it. Yeah, honestly, guys, like, you know, this is another one of those situations where, again, as an English-speaking person, I don't know the translation of this one. I have to look up the lyrics. I'd be interested to look them up for sure. It looks like, yeah, okay. I think maybe I can translate these. Hold on, I'm gonna try to see if I can translate them right now. It's probably not gonna be the clearest translation, but I'm gonna try to find out. I'm gonna see if I can do it. Let's see. Because now I'm really curious. Okay, I think it worked. In this crowd, rather than feel all alone at the edge of the world, I'm all alone. Your colors that don't show dirt, rather than be afraid in the middle of the blur. I'm all alone. Perhaps I have a secret knowledge. Perhaps I have a secret knowledge. Of course I cry. Of course I cry. Fire. I have heartbreaks. Fire. What you see, the ones running down my cheek, a real sea inside of me. I have a sea in which I swim. God damn. That's poetic as fuck, yo. Before reading the lyrics on this one, my overall guess and feeling of what I took away from the song was I felt like a lot of like anger and frustration. It's kind of, I think, what translated, I think, the most to me. You know what I mean? There was like different parts throughout the song where her voice kind of like, she kind of like not really quite transitions to like a harsh vocal, but like it's just kind of like puts a little bit of like this emphasis on some of the different notes and words that she's sung throughout that. So like now reading like the lyrics here, which I'm hoping are somewhat accurate of a translation. It kind of makes sense that way. It kind of makes sense. You know, I think the sound of the song personally, I thought sounded pretty damn great. I loved like the slowliness of the calm parts. You know what I mean? And then like when we sped it up and we brought more energy to the track, I thought that it did in such great ways where I'm like, you know, I feel like it's difficult for me to always grasp onto music when I'm not understanding what the lyrical content is. But I can honestly say in this aspect, I've thoroughly enjoyed this. I really enjoyed her voice, and I thought that the overall arrangement of the music was really, really great. So I think that is the one beautiful thing and powerful thing about music is like sometimes you don't have to know the words in order to kind of still feel something from it. So I'm always appreciative when music just makes me kind of feel anything at all. And like I said, I'm like, it made me feel something, maybe not exactly how the song was intended, but it still made me feel something just from listening to it. So I definitely appreciate their request. Be kind to a stranger, tell somebody that you love them, and if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. I appreciate you, Persimmon. It was a great request. Appreciate you for hanging out with us, not only on the Twitch side, you know, of life, but for awesome giving us a good request today. Really appreciate that, man. Our friend, excuse me. I keep saying man for everybody. I'm so much of a bro. All right, that's liked videos. I'm in the wrong playlist. All right, so we did that one. Are we on Russ's request? Are we down to Russ now? Cherokee is wondering about adding a song. Yes, she can. Yes, she can. She's a patron, and we'll do her song next. Cherokees is a Canadian artist. Is that the Alana Miles? Black Velvet. Hers is Black and Velvet. Okay, cool. Then we will check her out next. Shout out to Cherokee. Appreciate her. She's the one that gave us that fire Halsey cover too. Again, that was a tough sell. So I gotta give you your props for that, 100%. Because again, like I said, I already had one. Oh man, I gotta see if I can find it. Now I'm wondering. Now I'm curious. I gotta have it somewhere. Without me. Oh, now I remember which band it was. It was a band called Trying Times. All I had to do was just say it. All I had to do was just say it and think it. You know what I mean? I'll put it in the Discord later. All right, shout out to Cherokee for sure. We definitely want to appreciate her. She's guys checking out, and it looks like a Canadian artist. Our good friend Russ tells us he keeps us up to date on Canada stuff. Shout out to Canada, 1000%. You know what I mean? Love me some Canada. Shout out to Canada, all Canadian artists, all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Alana Miles. Song's called Black Velvet. This is from back in the day. This is from live on the Arsenio Hall show. So let's go ahead and check it out.
Mississippi in the middle of a dry spell. Jimmy Rogers on a big truck high. Mama's dancing with baby on her shoulder. The sun is setting like molasses in the sky.
Just the bass in this song, like do 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 do. That shit's hard. That shit's hard. It's all this song needs, man. I love me a good little like bluesy-esque feel where it's like you don't need a whole lot to keep this journey going. You know what I mean? It's like Mississippi in the middle of a dry spell. You know what I mean? Have you ever been to Mississippi? God damn, it's hot down there. Woo! Woo! Don't play around. Don't play around. Them gators will get you for sure.
The sun is setting like molasses in the sky. What sick knew how to move everything. Always wanted more. He didn't like more. Black velvet, our little boy smile. Black velvet, our slow southern style.
I think I know this song. The Black Velvet part is sounding a little familiar to me. Not to the point where I would say like, oh yeah, I definitely totally recognize this song, but it does sound a little familiar though. That part does sound familiar to me.
Black velvet, if you Up in Memphis, the music's like a heat wave. White lightning bound to drive you wild.
back to perform.
I guess I'm assuming that's the end.
Love is Atlanta Miles. This is bad. This is bad.
Yeah. Now she's jumping into another song now. Yeah, that song sounds somewhat familiar. It sounds somewhat familiar. Cherokee said that she wrote this about Elvis. So that's an interesting little fun fact about the song. I feel like good music is always kind of timeless. You know what I mean? So like even if they recreated this song today, it would still work. You know what I mean? So it's got like just this simpleness to it, and I think that she totally cooked it in that performance. You know what I mean? I think that she sounded great. I don't think I really have too much more to add to it though. So I'm gonna say thank you, Cherokee, for the request. Be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. All right, Russ, have we reached your request of the night now? You said yours was Canadian too, right? Capitur Roots, Bloody Roots. This sounds like a Russ request, you know what I mean? It sounds like a Russ request. I could be dead wrong. I believe this song is about Black Velvet Elvis Picture. I don't know. My Nana's not around anymore for me to ask her about Elvis stuff. You know what I'm saying? She was the Elvis, like, lover in my family, in my life that way. I did watch the movie, though. I thought the movie was all right. I didn't think it was bad. I thought it was actually pretty cool. But it's also from like a perspective, right? You know what I mean? So like stories, it's like history, right? You know what I mean? You tell the story you want to tell, not necessarily maybe always the truth. So, you know, of course the movie was going to be good. All right, Russ, we have got to your request. You know, we've started to become a thing now where we just kind of end with Russ's requests, you know, of the day. You know, holding it down for us, one of our mods, you know, in the Foxtrot family and all that. He likes to give me a lot of Canadian music, which I appreciate the fuck out of that for sure. Shout out to Canada again. We're going to shout out to Canada all day, every day like that. He's got to check it out. Capitur Roots, Bloody Roots. Let's go ahead and check it out.
Bloody
god, the instrumentation of this is so fucking fire. It's got so much like this just dope rock energy to it, where it's just like we're on this little, like, again, the train tracky kind of thing, where it's just kind of like I don't know how else to describe it that way, but it reminds me of train tracks in such a way where it just kind of keeps coming back to this like overall like rhythm. Does that make sense? Hard. Shout out to Russ for that one for sure. Montreal, apparently. Yeah, Canada's own. Check that shit out. I'm probably gonna fuck this up, but was that a cello? And then was she playing like a gigantic bass, like a bass and a cello? I'm dumb. Again, I'm dumb. So I probably fucked that up, but whatever the hell she was playing sounded fucking dope. And I thought that the imagery in this one was pretty fucking awesome too. You know what I mean? I thought it had like a lot of like just cool like dark imagery in it, especially like through like towards the end when they were showing like some of like the rioting like type of shit, like the chaos and all that stuff with the campfire and like the chains like that she had like over her face and all that types of shit. So yeah, pretty damn fire. Shout out to Russ again for this one. That's all I got for this one. Be kind to a stranger, tell somebody that you love them, and if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. Another great love song. Oh man, I always see the funniest comments after I stop talking. Okay, I had a pick for y'all. That's right. We're gonna switch it up. We're gonna switch it up from that from that tone. I think I might have played this artist for you guys before, but that's okay. We're gonna double down. I don't know if there's a video for this or not. Yeah, I don't think there is. Yep, no video for this one, but that's okay. The song's pretty new. She did the work of 4 grown-ass men. Okay, I wasn't wrong. I wasn't crazy. It wasn't cello. That's what I'm saying. I thought it was a fucking cello. Sometimes I just feel dumb as fuck. You know what I mean? but that's okay. All y'all singing Soft Kitty in the fucking shit right now in the damn chat. All right, guys, it's been fun. It's been real, and it's been real fun. Shout out to Nayri the Witch. Shout out to Screams of Anubis. Shout out to Mia Mori for hanging out with us today. Putting us a great fucking artist for sure. I'm so stoked to go listen to that song again. You know what I mean? Oh my God. So stoked to listen to that song again. Okay. Shout out to the moderators. Shout out to Maul. Shout out to Steve. Shout out to Russ. Shout out to Anna. Shout out to Pixie. Shout out to OTAB. Shout out to everybody, even if they were here or not. You know what I mean? I appreciate the moderators in the Foxtrot family for sure. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with us tonight. And this song is called Self-Sabotage. It's by a band called Capture This. And yeah, they don't have nearly enough subs, nearly enough likes, nearly enough supporters. So make sure you guys go tell them how much you dig this shit, because I know you're gonna. You know, it's definitely pop punk vibes, but that's my bag, fam. That's my bag. So this is Self-Sabotage.
Closer to the edge with every word you said. Try to push away before something
That was Self-Sabotage by Capture This, a band out of Denver, Colorado. And again, guys, you know, we got to support the female-led artists out there in the world. You know what I mean? When they got a band full of fellas, but the girls up there singing, that's what we like. That's what we like the most around here. You know what I'm saying? We will be back tomorrow on Twitch. We'll be back tomorrow with our Twitch stream. There's still time if you want to put some songs in there, because I'm bringing my own stuff to the table. I think a little bit tomorrow too. So I need to take the opportunity for what it is to be able to talk about some of these artists and some of these songs that I find on my own volition at the same time too. So I'm going to be incorporating y'all's for sure, and I got a couple more in the tuck for y'all just off the rip. So I'm excited to do this tomorrow. We will be back tomorrow on Twitch to do our little, you know, Johnny Foxtrot show where we're gonna play. I'm gonna play y'all music versus y'all play me, request me to react to. So I'm excited about it. So we'll be back tomorrow for that, 8 p.m. And then next week we might switch up a little bit of the schedule, but I will keep you guys posted no later than probably this Sunday on Foxtrot Family Night. So again, I hope you guys have a great night and day wherever you are in the great wide world. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Remember, you ain't listened to the songs right if you can't tell it's a banger in the first 5 seconds. And I love you all, but I wish you'd bathe. You know what I'm saying? I will see you guys on the Discord. Until then, be good to one another, and I will see y'all later. Bye. Bye. Yeah. Wee-haw. All right. I let two of them out today. And now this is the part where I'm going to stop talking and I'm just going to keep waving.